You just had that meal you knew might spike your blood sugar. Maybe it was pancakes, pasta, or a cookie you swore you'd skip. It felt good for a moment, but now your heart is racing, your energy's crashing, and a wave of regret hits you hard. You start asking, did I just ruin everything again? And then the worst thought creeps in. Maybe it's too late to fix it, but what if it's not? This video exists for one reason: to show you that you can lower your blood sugar immediately, even after eating carbs. Whether you're prediabetic, type 2 diabetic, or just trying to avoid blood sugar swings, this is your emergency protocol. It's not magic. It's not pills. It's science. And it works even when you think all hope is gone. You see, every time you eat carbohydrates, especially refined ones like bread, rice, or sugar, your body converts them into glucose. That glucose floods your bloodstream and your pancreas responds by releasing insulin. The problem is, if you're insulin resistant, or your cells are already overloaded, this system breaks down. Glucose stays in the blood too long. And that's when the damage begins. High blood sugar after a meal doesn't just make you tired. It slowly harms your organs, accelerates aging, inflames your tissues, and over time, can lead to serious complications. But here's the secret. The 60 minutes after a high-carb meal are the most powerful window you have to take back control. And we're going to use that window right now. Step 1. Move. Don't sit. Don't lie down. Don't scroll your phone for an hour hoping your body will fix it. Because it won't. What your body needs right now is movement. Even a 15-minute brisk walk after eating has been shown in studies to lower post-meal blood sugar by up to 25%. That's because your muscles can absorb glucose directly without even needing insulin, especially right after a meal. No need for the gym. No need for a full workout. March in place, pace around your living room, do bodyweight squats or walk the stairs. Every step you take is literally pulling sugar out of your bloodstream and into your muscles. And if you can combine upper and lower body movements, even better. Think about slow squats while doing shoulder circles. Or stepping side to side with arm swings. You're creating a demand for energy, and glucose is the currency. Step 2. Water, but not just plain water. Hydration helps your kidneys flush excess glucose through your urine. But we can boost this with one of the oldest, simplest hacks: apple cider vinegar. Mix 1 tablespoon of organic apple cider vinegar in a tall glass of water and drink it slowly. The acetic acid in vinegar slows carbohydrate digestion and improves insulin sensitivity, helping your body bring blood sugar down faster. Not a fan of the taste? Try cinnamon tea. A teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon steeped in hot water can blunt the sugar spike by mimicking insulin and helping your cells take in glucose more efficiently. Green tea also works. Its antioxidants support insulin function and reduce inflammation after carb-heavy meals. Step 3. Rebalance the meal. If all you ate was carbs, your body is struggling to balance them on its own. Add a small portion of healthy fat and protein now. Think: a boiled egg, half an avocado, a handful of almonds, or some full-fat plain Greek yogurt. These foods slow digestion and create a more balanced nutrient mix, reducing the sugar spike's intensity and duration. Most people don't realize that you can patch a bad meal while it's still digesting. It's not about being perfect, it's about being smart. Step 4. Stop the guilt cycle. This is emotional but critical. Blood sugar spikes aren't just physical, they're psychological. The stress and shame you feel after eating carbs actually release cortisol, which raises blood sugar even more. It's a vicious loop. The more you panic, the worse the spike gets. So pause. Breathe deeply. This is not failure. This is feedback. Your body is telling you what it needs, and now, for the first time, you're listening. What's next? In the next part of this video, we're going to walk through what's happening inside your body in the hours after eating carbs. You'll discover when the spike happens, how insulin kicks in, and when things start to go wrong. And you'll learn how to build a post-carb recovery kit you can use anytime to bounce back fast. But for now, understand this: you're not powerless. One meal won't ruin everything. One mistake isn't the end. What matters is what you do after. And by watching this video, by learning what works and applying it, you're rewriting the script. You're teaching your body a new rhythm. You're not stuck, you're starting over. And the best part? It's just getting started. And that simple overlooked thing is water. Yes, water. Most people don't realize how powerful hydration is in managing blood sugar. Drinking a large glass of water right after your meal helps your kidneys flush out excess glucose through urine. It also improves blood volume, helping dilute sugar concentrations and reduce the damage caused by high levels. Think of it as your internal rinse cycle, working silently to help you recover. Pairing this with fiber adds another layer of protection. If you ate carbs without fiber, like white bread, pastries, or soda, your body absorbs that sugar like gasoline on fire. But when you introduce fiber after the fact, like a tablespoon of chia seeds in water, or a serving of raw veggies like celery or cucumber, you slow the release of that sugar and prevent your next meal from spiking you even higher. Now let's get real for a second. Maybe you've had a whole pizza, or a giant bowl of pasta, or a dessert buffet. You might be thinking, there's no way I can undo that damage. But here's what you need to hear: there's always something you can do. The body is more forgiving than you think, especially if you act fast. Your response in the hours following that meal will determine how much harm is done, or how much healing you allow. You can also support recovery with berberine, a compound shown to lower blood sugar naturally. Another powerful tool: cinnamon. Real cinnamon, not the cheap cassia kind, but Ceylon cinnamon, has been shown to mimic insulin in the body. Adding just half a teaspoon to your tea, yogurt, or even stirring it into water can have a meaningful impact on your blood sugar curve. The best part? It tastes great and feels natural. But all this only works if you break the cycle of guilt. Guilt does more damage than carbs. When you feel shame after eating something bad, you're more likely to give up and spiral into worse decisions. Instead, recognize that this is a chance to practice recovery. You're teaching your body, and your brain, that you're still in control, even after a so-called mistake. And speaking of mindset, let's look at stress. Most people don't realize that stress itself can spike your blood sugar, even if you didn't eat anything. When you're stressed, your body releases cortisol, which tells your liver to dump glucose into the bloodstream for quick energy. So if you're eating carbs in a stressed state, or beating yourself up afterward, your blood sugar will be worse than it needs to be. That's why one of the most powerful things you can do after a carb-heavy meal is breathe. Slow, deep breaths for 5 minutes. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4, exhale for 4. It's called box breathing. It activates your parasympathetic nervous system, your rest and digest mode, and helps shut off the stress response. Your insulin becomes more effective, your muscles take up more glucose, and your blood sugar normalizes faster. Just from breathing. And here's the kicker: if you repeat this pattern enough times, your body starts to learn. It becomes more responsive. Your insulin sensitivity improves. Your average glucose levels drop. Your A1C improves. You start feeling more stable after meals. Less bloated. Less tired. More clear-headed. It's not magic. It's metabolic training. But most people never get there. They stay trapped in guilt and guesswork. They think they need to cut out all carbs forever. But what they really need is a plan. A strategy. Tools they can trust. And most of all, hope. That's what this is all about. Hope, backed by science. And it starts the moment you finish watching this video. Now let's move to the next layer, the emergency plan. What do you do if you know your blood sugar has spiked to dangerous levels? How do you bring it back down without panicking, without relying on medications, and without feeling helpless? That's exactly what we're going to cover next. Let's say you checked your blood sugar and it's high. Not just a little high, but way above what you expected. Maybe it's 180, 200, or even higher. That number hits you like a punch to the gut. You feel the panic rising. Your mind races. How do I fix this now? This is the moment when most people freeze or do the wrong thing. But if you know the steps, you can reverse the damage, starting now. First, don't panic. Panic triggers cortisol. Cortisol raises blood sugar even more. So before anything else, pause. Stand up. Stretch your arms overhead. Take 5 deep, slow breaths. Your mind needs calm before your body can catch up. Now we need to activate the biggest glucose sink in your body, your muscles. But this time, we go beyond walking. You want intensity. Not heavy weights or long workouts. Just short bursts of bodyweight movement. Try this. Set a timer for 5 minutes. Alternate 30 seconds of squats with 30 seconds of wall push-ups. Or do mountain climbers and reverse lunges. The goal is to engage large muscle groups quickly. You're telling your body, we need fuel now, and that fuel is the glucose sitting in your bloodstream. This is science in motion, literally. Follow that with hydration. But not just water. Add electrolytes. Try a pinch of sea salt and a squeeze of lemon in your glass. Why? Because when your blood sugar is high, your body pulls water from your cells. That dehydrates you fast. And without minerals, your cells can't function properly. Rehydrating with electrolytes helps restore balance and improve insulin function. Still high? Move to phase 2. Introduce fiber. You need to interrupt the glucose absorption still happening in your gut. Raw vegetables like celery, broccoli, or leafy greens help. A spoonful of chia seeds soaked in water forms a gel that traps sugar in the digestive tract and slows it down. Think of it as damage control while your body catches up. Now let's support the liver. Most people forget the liver plays a central role in blood sugar regulation. When sugar levels rise, the liver tries to store some of it as glycogen. But if your liver is inflamed or overburdened, this system breaks down. Herbs like milk thistle, turmeric, or dandelion root support liver detox and improve glucose processing. Let's tie it all together. Move your muscles with short bursts. Hydrate with minerals. Add fiber to your gut. Support your liver. Use cold exposure to enhance insulin response. This isn't about magic. It's about strategy. Each layer helps your body recover from a spike, faster and more effectively. And the best part? The more you practice this, the better your body becomes at managing sugar. You're training your metabolism. You're restoring control. And you're proving that a high number doesn't mean a lost cause. It just means it's time to respond, with intention and action. Blank. Underscore. Blank. Now let's go even deeper. What if you could actually prevent these spikes before they even happen? What if your body became so resilient, so trained, that carbs didn't hit you as hard anymore? That's what we call metabolic flexibility. And it changes everything. Metabolic flexibility means your body can switch between burning glucose and burning fat, depending on what's available. Most people stuck in blood sugar roller coasters are trapped in glucose mode. Their body craves carbs constantly, crashes without them, and struggles to use fat as fuel. But when you train your body properly, that all changes. It starts with timing. Stop grazing all day long. Every time you snack, your insulin rises. Your body never gets a break. Instead, try eating within a shorter window. For example, have your first meal at 10 a.m. and your last at 6 p.m. That gives your body 16 hours to rest, reset, and improve insulin sensitivity. This is intermittent fasting, and it's one of the most powerful tools for stabilizing blood sugar long term. And during that eating window, focus on real food. Cut back on ultra-processed carbs that spike your sugar with no nutrition. Choose whole carbs with fiber. Pair them with protein and fat. Prioritize leafy greens, colorful vegetables, healthy fats, and lean proteins. These don't just feed you. They train your blood sugar to stay stable. But it's not just about food. It's about rhythm. Your body craves cycles: eating and resting, movement and stillness. If you eat late at night, sleep poorly, or skip movement all day, your blood sugar will suffer. Build structure into your day. Wake up and move. Eat your meals consistently. Go to bed at the same time each night. These small choices rebuild your metabolic rhythm. And stress. We can't ignore it. Chronic stress wrecks blood sugar, even if you eat perfectly. Why? Because stress releases cortisol. Cortisol tells your liver to dump sugar into your blood. So when you're anxious, angry, or overwhelmed, your sugar spikes without food. Learn to manage stress. Practice breathing. Take breaks. Laugh. Connect. Your blood sugar listens to your emotions. Finally, let's talk about mindset. Most people approach blood sugar like a punishment. They're scared of carbs. They feel guilt after meals. They chase perfection. But the truth is, perfection isn't the goal. Resilience is. You want to become someone who bounces back quickly. Who adapts. Who knows exactly what to do, without shame, without fear, and without giving up. That's what this video is really about. It's not just about lowering one sugar spike. It's about changing your relationship with food, with movement, and with your body. It's about reclaiming confidence, even when things go off track. It's about knowing that your next decision still matters, and that you're never too far gone to reset. You don't need to be perfect. You need a process. A plan. A protocol you trust. And now, you have it. If you're still watching, something in this message connected. Maybe it was the science. Maybe it was the strategy. But maybe, just maybe, it was the feeling that you're not alone. That you're not broken. That you still have control. You've just learned a full emergency protocol for lowering blood sugar after eating carbs. You've learned how to use movement, hydration, fiber, natural supplements, and mindset to bounce back quickly. You've learned how to train your body to respond better over time. But most importantly, you've learned that it's never too late. Even if you've struggled for years. Even if your numbers are high. Even if you've felt like a failure after every high-carb meal. You are not your last mistake. You are your next decision. And if you want to discover how thousands of people are lowering their blood sugar naturally, without pills, without extreme diets, and without confusion, click the link in the description. It's the same exact method they're using to regain control, feel better after meals, and finally see real results. If this video helped you, do this right now. Like this video so more people can find it. Comment below and share your go-to strategy for blood sugar recovery. And subscribe for weekly videos on blood sugar hacks, diabetic nutrition, and real solutions that actually work. This is your moment. Right now. Not next week. Not after the next doctor's appointment. Right now. This content is for informational and educational purposes only and is not intended as medical advice. Always consult your doctor or licensed healthcare provider before making any changes to your health routine, medication, or diet. Results may vary. The creators of this content are not responsible for any adverse effects from the use or misuse of the information provided.